Kid. We're here. We're live. Guys, we're gonna talk. It is we're the biggest game of the season so far. The biggest game of the season so far against two of the huge, massive Titans. This game could change all games. This game could determine certain things in the Premier League. It's one of the biggest games of the season so far. It's huge. We're hyped and we're ready to go. I don't know where Yase is. I'm not going to ask where Yase is because I think this is his secondary job. Anybody in the streets asking what Yase does, I'm not going to know. All I know is that Yase is safe, he's happy, and I'm glad that he's well fed. Because if I say anything more, I will be incriminating myself and I'll have to go to Minnesota to now put forth evidence towards him if he now gets put in for jail. So you know what, Yase? See no evil, hear no evil. That's all I'll say, man. Shout out to your boy, Los Blancos. Remember to subscribe to the Red Devil Studio content thing, quality YouTube channel, man, for all of your United and football content stuff in there, man. So, look, man, so guys, obviously, we know this is mainly going to be Chelsea, Man U, but we have a bit of a housekeeping to do because we're going to touch a bit on the Neymar to Chelsea news that came out. And also, we're now going to have to talk about Ribery. Ribery has announced his retirement from football. I may have to put him up in the rafters. I'll just a little Ribery talk. Then afterwards, because so they'll just give you guys time just for people to comment and so the guys who are listening to comment. So after that introductory stuff, we'll get into the nitty gritty of Chelsea. Man, I saw your message, RDS. We even may do a combined 11. Apart from Anthony, I don't know which other United players get into this combined 11 apart from Anthony. But
that's very interesting. That's very
we'll see what happens because I'm just apart from Anthony, I'm like Yin Yang, Kovacic, The Ling, Mount Kilimanjaro. Libali, Kepa is now saying what's up.
If it goes like an all-time combined last time where you put Hazard over George Best, then we'll have a problem. I'm still not over that.
All-time Hazard is Hazard is in an all-time level. Like, let's just be clear. That left side is already done. He's there regardless. So let's just be real right now.
I can't accept you dissing a Ballon d'Or winner,
Streets.
It's bad. It's
honestly
bad,
speaking. Let's say I don't exist. Let's say Let's say that I'm not a factor out there. Streets. If it's between Hazard and Giggs, who are you putting on the left?
George Best. We said George Best.
Okay, it's fine. If it's between Hazard and freaking George Best, who are you putting? Okay. You're putting Zad. And that's the key thing. Them at their prime. Them at their best. What are we saying here?
George Best. Exactly. Does Zad have a Ballon d'Or or a Champions League?
Does he?
If that bomb De Bruyne should have hit, would have had a Ballon d'Or. So it's not his fault. Basically, yes, no. Answer is yes. He does have to have a Ballon d'Or because that's clown De Bruyne John Shopper in 2018. So in my mind, he has a Ballon d'Or. Yeah. No. So basically, yes, he has a Ballon d'Or. Yes. Now what? What next, guys? Like the vid. Subscribe if you're new, and guys, if there's anything you want to add in, feel free to put it up in the freaking super chat. The super chats, also the donations, and we thank you for your donations. It is the reason why I'm well fed, and I give you that content, guys. Let's live. Potterball is here to stay. Shh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna drink anything. I'm not jinxing anybody. I'm just saying, okay, Potterball is easy. Potterball is easy. It's easy. Yes, how's life, bro? Yes, how's life?
Life is good, man. How's everything?
Well paid?
Yeah. Everything's good.
Are you obeying the law?
Oh yes, absolutely. I'm not moving, so
Okay, you know what? Stop there. Okay, you know what? Yes, stop there. Just say nothing. Like, okay, so you're not moving, so just don't say anything. Just
keep your hands in the air.
Yeah, okay. I said that.
Okay.
Blancos, how is Newcastle, and has the black population increased in the last few months in Newcastle? Because I fear for you.
I'm not sure about the black. I'm not sure about the black population, but the Middle East population certainly has got increased. So in the last, there's a lot of support coming over. Let's put it that way. There's a lot of.
So my thing is that okay. So
there's a lot of.
Do you feel lonely with the lack of brothers that are around? The brothers and brotherly support that you have around, or are you?
No, not at all. Like it's black and white, man. This is the thing. Like it's black and white. You get a mix in between as well, like the mixed racial thing as well. So no, it's all good, guys. It's all good, So like it's fine, man. Things are good. Things are good, man.
Okay, let's just take these few days before we go to our first thing, man. I'm not sure about this thing. From Leak Malady, Yasir, come deliver my drugs. Cook it well. Okay, Yasir, I hope
Who's that in the avatar?
I have no idea, bro. Yasir, are you doing anything? Is everything you're doing legal?
Yes.
You see, I don't like how you're saying yes.
Exactly.
Because the way you're saying yes is like it's just. That yes doesn't fill me with confidence, man.
No, it's like
no,
yes.
I knew this will happen because I knew it. I was like mentally prepared for that. The street is gonna clown me. H is gonna clown me. So I knew it, man.
Yes, yeah. You are doing this sitting in a car with 2 seat belts and so forth. Like if you're waiting for something to be delivered. So yes, all I can do is just. Actually, hold up. So is that an official Avengers cap?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Where did you get it from? From America?
No, from what's it called again? Forbidden Planet.
The Disney store.
No, Forbidden Planet. You've got.
Oh yeah. Nice one. Okay, wow, I didn't know that.
No,
nice.
love them, man. Yeah.
Good. From your boy Daddy Usman, HH, I'll get Ben over B from Dynamo over Leao. To be honest, so who is this Ben over Bish?
I don't know.
Oh, bro, you've been baited, man. Come on.
Come on. No, but I didn't really fully say it. I didn't fully say it. Daddy Us, screw you piece of low down, pathetic piece of crap. So Vato, before we get to our first topic, and I want you just to catch you cold. You look at Yasir now. Yasir, don't say it. You look at Yasir right now. What's the first thought that comes to your mind? Is this legal? Is it illegal? Is this a scene from a film? Is it fine? What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you see Yasir? He knows this is a live show, but he's having to do a live show seated at the car with 2 seatbelts on. What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Right now, it unfortunately looks like.
Why does he have 2 seatbelts on? That's
I don't know, but it looks like
seatbelt.
It looks like he's being restrained. Because I can't tell if he's in the front seat.
Come on, street surveyor. All he told us was that it's like he has to wait in a car park.
I can't even tell if he's in the front seat.
Bro, I am. I mean, American left side,
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Why are you not stalking any?
Yeah. Let's make sure that you're not doing an R. Kelly. So let's get into this first one right now, man. Nene. So a very worrying report was put forth which is Neymar was close to joining Chelsea. And the only reason that he didn't join Chelsea was because Chelsea did not put in a bid as much as PSG. So, guys, here is what's really scary. And this is the thing that really scares us. This is where I'm not really sure me and Todd Boehly are on the same, because whenever I have a conference call with Todd tomorrow morning before the game.
Is this to discuss the Ronaldo transfer in January?
No. This is really that's my ambitions and his ambitions were all aligned as well. So I actually have it like 9 a.m. sharp in the morning. So guys, we have to actually be very swift because I have to sleep and get ready for that 9 a.m. conference call.
Just make sure CR7 is on the agenda. It's
no. Well, it's on the agenda because he's not going to be in contention. But Blancos, you hear the fact that we were so close to getting Nene. What does that say to me? Because Blancos, I'll tell you what it says to me. Pain. Because when I said during the summer that Nene is close to Chelsea, I say Nene, Chelsea. That's the reason why it rhymes.
Yeah.
That's the reason why it rhymes. So I was like, no, it's close. So someone screwed up.
But the problem is
Chelsea were literally about to get Neymar. But someone screwed up. Blancos, why wasn't I given my technique?
The problem, HH, is that you were saying a lot of players were coming to Chelsea over the summer that didn't actually end up coming. Okay. Like the Ra and then.
But how much was I? But I was hyped for Nene. Blancos, I was hyped for Nene.
I'm just saying that you're asking me why it didn't happen. And I'm asking you that you were hyping certain players to come to Chelsea before when they were linked and they ended up not coming to Chelsea. So do you see the pattern? You said they were going to come and then they didn't.
Do you know why I don't see the?
Do you see the pattern?
Do you know why I don't see the pattern?
I see.
I'll show why I don't see the pattern. No.
Okay. Yeah.
Lewandowski hadn't everything.
Yeah.
But the way I believed in Neymar was different. The other was I said it for a laugh. But when I spoke about Neymar, it was on that real because Todd wanted to bring. He wanted to bring Showtime. That's what he thought. Bro, Todd, he's linked with LA. He wanted to bring Showtime to West London. That's what he wanted to bring.
So just to clarify that, when you mean he wants to bring Showtime, does that include
Nene?
No. I mean,
See. My thing is that he thought it's included Cristiano. I called him and I said, Todd, no. Let me educate you on this new sports thing. I said, Todd, like I said, Tad.
Okay.
I say, yo, T. I say, T. Relax.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm
like
trying
box.
To,
no. Box office is Nene. Box office ain't Cristiano.
I hate you. I get. I'm trying to understand this. Just that I don't know what happened in the conversation you had with him, but then somehow.
Blancos, I dare Bruno Fernandes to score a goal at the bridge.
No.
Continue. No. Yeah. I know.
It's not Bruno. It's just that like we went from CR7 to Neymar to Dennis Zakaria, because that was also Chelsea did sign Dennis Zakaria.
Let me ask you hold on. Streets. Okay, let me ask you a real question. Do you believe that Neymar was close to joining the team to joining the bridge? Yes or no?
You mean me personally, or
yes? Do you feel Neymar was close to joining the bridge?
No. Well, I don't, because I think that there was a discussion, and then Todd B was like, actually, why would I spend, I don't know, £100 million or XY on Neymar when I can get CR7 and Dennis Zakaria? Like I'm an American. I want to make money. Like it is what it is, So I'm going to make the same brand. So that was a better brand for Chelsea than spending all that money on Neymar. Is my understanding. And at the end of the day, at the end of the day, when we know that in the next 2 years that Chelsea Football Club is going to be
I can't wait for the Saturday game in the evening. I can't wait for the Saturday evening game. Because people like to say, the way, because you're obviously talking very disrespectful right now. So now you're making me even more hype for this game on Saturday evening right now. You're making me even more hype. So Blancos, I humbly ask you to mute your mic, and I'm going to give the mic to Activator Games.
Go for it, Vator.
Activator Games. Neymar to Chelsea, it was this close. Vator, I was this close to getting a Neymar jersey. Vator, Chelsea were this close from becoming Showtime, because right now everyone's about Haaland. Chelsea were this close to being the center of attention. We're this close to having the player with the highest eye test in the world, and Vator, it was ripped away from me. Because what's money? What's a few mil? What's a few mil? What's a few mil?
HH, you're all over the place right now. Let's first deal with Neymar realistically coming to Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
I think Todd B, your boy, you guys are going to jump on the call. You guys are going to conversate. I think a lot of things got talked about. I think a lot of names were projected. Like you said, he's American. He wanted a big name to come to the club because he thinks that's going to put button seats. That's why CR7 was in the mix. I think Neymar, CR7, I think they were all players, list of players that he was looking at, and I think that's as far as it goes. Because would he really spend that big to bring in Neymar? Like, would he? And at the same time, let's not forget, Tuchel, Tommy T, tactical Tommy Tuchel, was still the manager at that time. Would he have wanted Neymar to come there? He didn't want CR7 there. I don't know how realistic it was. And then let's think about what kind of style of football would you guys play? I know you're talking about you'd be bringing in the best eye test possible. But what kind of system are we looking at? Are we looking at Aubameyang, Neymar, and Sterling? Are we looking
Neymar
at
is a system. The system acquiesces to him. Neymar is a system. Yes, you're sideways. Yes, you're sideways. Yes, you're sideways. Both ways, please continue.
I mean, it didn't happen. So this is probably the best thing to do: speculate and say what if, and put that on Todd B and saying you missed out on this. But if you really look deep down in your heart, if you use the football brain, I don't think it was realistic that he was coming. I don't think it was realistic. But I will say this: if it was realistic, that should be his next move. Then, if he was that close to coming to Chelsea, if Neymar makes a move, it should be to Chelsea. Then I'm gonna hold you to that, HH. If he goes anywhere else.
Also, do you share Veto's very pessimistic view that Neymar wasn't a very realistic move to a team that technically has 4 UCLs?
Only 2, but it is what it is.
I don't know where he got
Oz has the mic, by the way. I think Oz has the mic.
I don't know where he got technically 4, but okay. Look, Neymar. HH.
And Oz, keep in mind that you're talking about Chelsea Football Club. Keep in mind you're talking about Chelsea Football Club.
The same
so the badge is over
there. Out of Premier League titles as Sunderland.
So I was like, before you talk, because I didn't give that disclaimer to Veto and Blancos. You have to, just talk with a little bit of respect when you talk about these boys. So
when is Dennis Zakaria playing? I don't understand.
I think Oz has the mic.
Sure. Sorry, go on, Oz. Yeah.
It's a fair question.
It is a fair question, actually. It was one of your signings that
Neymar. Look, I don't make the signings that so far. I don't make the signings. Do you know? Actually, wait. All this, but before you answer, do you know who I blame? I blame Pat, because when Pat called him Zach, I knew that's. I think I blame Pat and I blame Z-Man. Ever since he was called Zach, I say, that's a bit of a very weird, disrespectful nickname. It's made. Talk about Neymar, please. Talk about Neymar, man.
And Zach we trust. But HH, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I think you guys dodged the bullet, because Neymar, you're getting a good half a season with him, and then after the World Cup is all downhill after that. We all know he's going to be injured by March, so do with that as you will.
Also, have you heard the saying "Carpe diem"? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Sometimes you've got to be a butterfly, or you'll be the caterpillar for the rest of your life.
I mean, it's hard for Neymar to hold the PSG jersey, and I was told that Chelsea's one of the heaviest jerseys in football right now.
Second heaviest.
I don't know how he would be able to wear such a heavy jersey, in my opinion. But no, HH, Neymar to Chelsea was never going to happen. It's you're looking at minimum 100 million, minimum, and for 100 million for a 30-year-old Neymar who probably won't play good for half a season. It's not a good business move, in my opinion. Todd Boehly, I think he's a businessman. He's thinking, why would I pay for a player that's 100 million and will waste a lot of money if I'm not guaranteed goals, if I'm not guaranteed assists, if I'm not going to be guaranteed titles.
So you're discounting that this guy has the highest score on the eye test. You're discounting that PSG, maybe he's bored as PSG. You're discounting that coming to Chelsea will rekindle his fire and rekindle his desire. So you're missing all of these things. You're missing the fact of like Chelsea are more of a realer club with real history than PSG and so forth. I mean, because I do understand that the downsides of Neymar, of how he's going to be after the World Cup, the sister tax, his personality, his persona, and so forth. But also, maybe the issue is PSG and the environment of PSG. Maybe what he needs is a professional surrounding. A team that speaks fluent trophy and fluent CL. PSG did not speak fluent trophy or fluent CL.
Let's do a Neymar history though, because Neymar left Messi to go to PSG. Would Neymar leave Messi to go to Chelsea?
Given the right circumstances, yes.
I mean, if Messi leaves this season, he probably would have.
No. But here's the thing. He was close. It's the only reason why it didn't happen is because Chelsea didn't meet their demands. If they met their demands, I'm wearing a Neymar jersey now.
Yeah, but
you do know Neymar has to say yes to the transfer, right?
What?
You do know Neymar has to say yes to that transfer.
The report says that he was excited to come to Chelsea. He was excited, but Chelsea just did not meet the demands. Neymar said he was gagging. He was excited to join. As I told you, our pool is different. We're not Man United, man. We're not Man United.
I need you to clarify the source, because if it was Eric's Zone, then
it wasn't Eric's Zone. It was Fabrizio, The Athletic, Bleacher Reports. Name all the sources. It was all the sources, all the main sources.
Please, because Eric's Zone was not reliable.
Okay, so yes, I've seen you sideways, leftways. I've seen the camera go off. I've seen you come out to come back. I've seen two Yasir Saids at the moment. So Yasir, I don't know whether I can go to you now or not. Now, Yasir, here's the thing: that if you're currently engaged in something, keep that to yourself. Don't you dare incriminate me and this channel into anything. So if you're doing anything currently, do that in your own time. So Yasir, can you speak? No, he can't. So.
Oh dear. Pray for Yasir, man. That's all.
All right, so let's move to our brief topic right now. So guys, he called it today. Frank Ribery has officially retired from football. One of the best wingers of all time. A guy that was the Robin to Robin's Batman. You know, a guy who helped and was a great side chick and a great sidekick to the great Arjen Robben and so forth. You know, Ribery, I just feel that, you know, we don't live in a world of wingers right now. Everyone's and I said for me, I grew up with the Giggses, the Perez's, the Figos, and of course, guys like Ribery, where they are old school wingers. They run down the channel and they are assist first. They are pass first. And I think that Ribery, right foot, left foot, his goal scoring, his technique, his passing, his ability to go through very tight channels and so forth, he was smooth to watch. And he was robbed of a Ballon d'Or by you-know-who. He 100% deserved the Ballon d'Or because he was outstanding in that treble-winning season by Bayern, one of the best club sides I think that we've ever seen in the modern era, which is what that Bayern side did in 2012 to 2013, and Ribery was critical in that great, amazing campaign. Oz, talk to me about the great Frank Ribery, the sidekick to the great Arjen Robben.
This Ribery was one of if this is one of the guys that made me fall in love with football, bro. This guy was on the ball, was
silky,
a different beast. Like Bayern were so one of the luckiest clubs to get him. I think how much did they buy? I think it was like 20-30 million. This guy was a bargain for what he did for that Bayern side, that treble winning season, especially. Oh my god, like bro, Ribery is one of the most underrated players I've ever seen. One like this guy was, I would think he was probably one of the best players in the world. In that 2013, he was the best player in the world.
For sure.
I don't care who won it. I think it was Messi that year. I don't care.
No, it was Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ribery deserved it that year. And if I've ever seen a Ballon d'Or robbed, it was that one. Like this guy was on a different level that year. Like this guy, like when it comes to best combinations, Rob and Ribery were at the pinnacle. Like these guys knew exactly how each other played, and like they were unstoppable that year, bro. Like,
Oh no, I also remember like they were both very different. One guy was extremely selfish and greedy. Another guy was pass first, assist, and just creative. So they sort of balance each other out with their strengths and their
that's where
weaknesses.
the winger era died. Like once
Yes.
those two started to fall off, that winger, the wingers.
Oh, no,
area,
but see, for us, see, my thing though is that I feel that Robin, he originated the inside forward. He is the godfather of the inside forward. The last, just like the last of the he can't. The last winger was Ribery. The last great winger was Frank Ribery. Say after Frank Ribery, everything was now all inside forwards. He was the last great winger.
Like him, bro. I can't think of another winger that balled to his level. Like now, from that ever since that 2013 World treble season, because I can't think of a single winger that.
No one. Because everyone else is an inside forward. They didn't play the winger role the way that he did. Victor, talk to me about Ribery, man. Frank Ribery.
I'm taking slight with you calling him the best Robin. Like, why do you have to do that as you shout out his retirement? Why? Why?
What would I do?
He's the best Robin, the best sidekick, best side.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's out of come on. Okay, I mean, it's come on. It's Robin. Come on, it's Robin.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna say the same thing to the point where they were very different wingers, but they worked perfectly together. And to say that wingers died after that combo or after him,
they did. Name me another great winger after Ribery. Inside forwards don't count. Inside forwards are not wingers.
To not play that style, and again, it's also a difference in terms of system, because you could look at how MSN were doing their thing, but I get your point. They weren't true wingers. No. So I'll let you have that. Ribery, what kills me the most is the man was an engine as well as skillful. And to pick up the ball so deep within play and still take on players and attack, and it doesn't matter how much pressure he was under, he showed the skill. He showed the ability to play with the ball, and that was the most frustrating part. I also remember, like, even from a watching standpoint, I just hated how good they were. Like, they were just so damn good. And Ribery, what hurts him, and I'll say this, what hurts him is the fact that, he's not the most attractive man in the world. And I think he would have, when we talk about Ballon d'Ors or being touted and being talked about, I think if he was a little better on the eye.
That's crazy, though.
Well,
because see,
it's true.
No, but I still don't know whether, I still refuse to believe whether that is as much of a factor or not, which is how people, because for me, I said, look, okay, if it's movies, cool. It's football. Bro, Maradona was a short dude, just a short regular dude and so forth. So I would love to believe, maybe you're right, but I love to believe that it's football. All people are here, and let's be real. This is a sport mostly watched by men, mostly adored and obsessed by men, and the people who are voting for this stuff are men. So if you're a guy and so forth, if like it was like equal, men and women and so forth, so maybe we're like, well, the women. But if it's a sport mostly watched by men, and the key thing, the voting is mostly done by men, are men taking a guy's visuals into account, or, bro, are you good or are you not good? How good are you?
I agree. But it's something that, as much as we live in the world where your merit is what you do on the pitch, I know you're good because of how you play against the other guys and you put them to shame or you deal with your thing, for sure. But we also can't ignore that when they're trying to put your face on billboards, or they're trying to put your face on programs, they're trying to make you, even put you on covers, video games, whatever it is, that does go against him slightly. But I agree, he deserved that Ballon d'Or 100%, and because he was unmatched for what he was delivering that season. It's also great. Let me point this out. It's great that he's retiring at 39. It's 39, correct? Is that how old he was?
Yeah.
It's great to see a player, obviously very late within his career, but it's great to see a player being like, you know what, I'm not doing it the way I want to do it anymore. I'm not really looking to really get a huge farewell final season tour and do all that kind of stuff. He's just kind of recognized it and stepped away. I respect him for that.
Yes, hopefully your mic lasts. Talk to me about your boy Ribery.
First of all, are you okay, Yasser? Is everything resolved? And
Okay.
Blancos, can you please take over, please, Blanco? Yes, it's fine. Okay, yes, are you functioning well? Because yes, you know that you're sideways. Your camera is sideways.
Blink or remove your glasses if you're safe and okay.
Yeah, his Wi-Fi is messed up. Blancos, talk to me. Blancos, talk to me.
Guys, pray for Yasser, man. The chat, man. That's what I'm saying.
Pray for Yasser. Streets, pray for Yasser,
man. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much to add to what's already been said. The only thing I can really sort of say, really, is he was robbed of winning more because of Veta's current manager, in my personal opinion. So I think he definitely deserved to win a lot more.
Please explain that. You're not just going to drop that in.
Yeah. It's like a drop, and then it's for people to kind of meditate and kind of think. And then soak. That's what it is, Beta, you know. So
your manager screwed over
because I can't quite understand.
That's what he's trying to say.
With that squad, with that treble-winning squad that Pep inherited, and the money that he was given at Bayern, how he didn't manage to win a Champions League with that talented side.
Yeah, riddle me that.
That has
riddle me that.
Ribery. You're talking about trophy hauls. They still had their success, but obviously didn't bring in the big year one.
So relax. Blancos just clowned your manager. It's nothing. It's not that deep. You just clowned your manager. It's nothing deep. Blancos continue clowning that.
It's just one side, just one point. It's just like it's just a small point, but you know, just a point on the last. But the question that I actually wanted to bring up was actually because now that he's retired, because you know when a player retires, you can review things. So HH to you. Is Ribery one of the players you consider potentially in the horseman category status thing now he's retired? So why is that? Why do you not
to be the minimum requirements to be a horseman? The minimum requirements for us to even look at your application, you need to win the World Cup.
Okay.
So if you not win the World Cup, we don't even view your application.
Was the France World Cup team that good? No, it wasn't actually. Was it? It was pretty much Sonia. Yeah, that was a trash. No, you can't do that. No, because Ribery played for France, and that team was dog.
Ribery played the World Cup final in 2006, didn't he? Yes, he did.
Yeah, but you can't say that his France team was trash.
Yeah, no, his France team was in 2006. His France team was outstanding. Now, maybe he was a bit younger. Maybe he had not yet reached his peak. So maybe by the time he was even when he was reaching his peak, the France was very good, but they were just dysfunctional.
They had Sonia. Still playing as starting.
They were still quality, but they were dysfunctional. But to answer your question, Blancos, is we don't even look at your application without a World Cup. So we threw your application in the bin
without a World Cup.
But we don't even view your application for a horseman without a World Cup.
Against Messi, we all know it. So we move on. So let's forget it.
It's just with and here's the thing: if you have a World Cup, bro. Gedmola, Javi, Iniesta, they've been applying for horseman. That's why Iniesta still plays. So Javi and Gedmola, they've been applying, but they just keep getting rejected. So
wait, what? Why not Xavi? I'm so confused. He has a World Cup.
Why not good?
Impact. His impact isn't great enough. So
I hope you induct Neuer though. When Neuer retires, you've got to at least consider Neuer, man. So but anyway, relax. So, but yeah, no. So I mean, like I said, I don't have much out to read because I agree with pretty much what Beta and Doctors and even yourself. So because I like the way that you sort of said that it was almost like he's like the last traditional winger, because these days, as you said, it's just all about inside forwards. I don't know whether I like the way that football's going that way. I guess it's personal preference. I like the idea of the traditional winger when you had to sort of focus on when you're basically just were assist merchants going out wide, etc., as opposed to constantly coming inside and dribbling and doing that. But that's, I think, just personal preference on how people view the game. But no, he was. but no, one of the most talented players, certainly of that time, of that generation. And I said, I think the only disappointment with him for me is that I believe, and I'm sure he knows, that he should have won more. And I think he should have won more. But I'm not going to say why or how. It just is what it is.
Yes, it's a certain dude. So what are we doing here, man? Let's get some Dubinsky's before we go to the pièce de résistance. From your boy, from your boy Abritz Fair. HH, your eye test doesn't matter. Thank you for the double, Abritz Fair. Your eye test doesn't matter if you said William could rival Messi. I never said that. Also, doesn't Ney have to go to court because his transfer from Santos was fraudulent? Well, if Neymar agrees to a transfer in January, Todd's laws will take care of those things. So Neymar, if you agree to a transfer, you're home scot-free. If not, you got to hope that... You know, we're going to hope that you hire a Johnny Cochran lawyer or so forth. So it's all dependent on if he signs a blood pact with Chelsea in January. That's how we can get through the court. Because also, I never said William could rival Messi. So I never. Why would I ever say that? I never said that. So that's a lie.
You did say Pogba was more talented than Messi, though. That was
Jabulani. Thank you for the job, Jabulani. Chelsea could get youth star. You see, here's the thing. I'm not that stupid. Okay, I'm not that stupid. I'm not that stupid. Okay, I'm not that stupid. So, like, you see, like, you guys. I mean, unless I'm not that stupid, Jabulani. You freaking clown. I'm not that dumb. Get out of here, man. J2S, LL. Who are your sources? Ericsson. # things are happening. My sources for the Neymar thing, Bleacher Report, Fam, and I know people. Guys, I have my sources as well.
Eric is not a source, bro.
So I know people, man. I know people.
Wait, you mean Eric Romano?
You mean Juju Man? I know Juju Man is a PSG fan.
No, not Juju Man.
Come on.
J2S. Ribs was no sidekick to that bold 1v1 missing fraud. Well, that so-called bold 1v1 did end the Barca reign with Messi and so forth, and he was the guy that scored the winning goal in the UCL final. So I think have a bit of respect when you speak about Aaron Robin. Yes, sir.
Didn't he also miss a 1v1 in the World Cup final? I'm just saying.
Didn't Casillas dope? There you go. Thank you. So from your boy Leak, Vator, don't be harsh. Ribery was cute. # Ponzima. Okay, thank you for that, man. Daddy Us. Yasia has been detained for real, and RDS isn't as smart as HH. Thanks for that, though, Daddy Us, you freaking clown, bum-ass loser. QC8, Ribery had it, but FIFA extended the vote. CR7 had never Sweden. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, they extended it because of the thingy playoffs. I mean, how disgusting is that? It just shows just how. And maybe it goes back maybe to Veto's point. They're like, is there a way where we can just have this be Cristiano? I just don't think that maybe it was not the right look for Ribery to be the Ballon d'Or winner. But I just find that that's just disgusting. But do you know what the beauty is? At the end of the day, people are going to remember Ribery. Are they going to remember that other clown? No, they won't. So let's get in on this. Oh, wait, so you have your hand up like you're in class. What's up, sir?
Yeah. You know what I was actually disappointed with today, though? I only came across one quality highlight comp for him. Like normally on the timeline, you get many like people are like remembering and showing moments. I came across. I don't know if it's different for you guys, but I came across only one that I was like, yeah, this is representing what he was.
Maybe it's Canada tax, VPN. Maybe you need to get a VPN to open your horizons.
All right.
And so and everything. So call up. I know Trudeau. Tell me, I'll speak to Trudeau. I say Trudeau, open up the internet wave so that my mind can actually see the quality that was your boy Ribery, man. So, guys, now we're here, man.
I'm watching something very disturbing. HH. I don't know whether I should share it. I mean, in fairness, it was from 2019. And in fairness, you'd beaten Spurs.
Okay, Blancos, don't share it. Don't share it. Blancos, don't share it. Blancos, keep that. Blancos, don't share that.
I respect you and your so
Don't,
I'm not
good.
share
Don't
this.
share it.
I'm
I know.
not,
Keep it
but
to yourself. Thank you.
It's quite disturbing. I was just
Oz. So Oz. So Dr. Oz, man. Dr. Oz.
sorry.
Here's the thing right now. Should I be worried about United? Should I be scared? I'm cautious. Oz, I'm cautious because I feel United had their best performance, not only this season, but their best performance in years. In years against Tottenham. I believe it was like 28 attempts that they had against a very defensive team and a team that came in to be defensive. So, and here's the thing, because people forget this. Okay, City, we get it. They're a freak of nature. They've beaten United have beaten Arsenal. They've beaten Tottenham. They've beaten Liverpool. 3 out of the 5 teams that they face in the top 6, they have beaten. So my thing is that these guys seem to be doing well against this so-called top 6. So Chelsea have to be respectful. And that's why I just find this game really intriguing, because people would argue that Potter Ball's best test was against AC Milan, specifically in the San Siro. But there's some weird context. The first leg, Milan were missing a lot of key players. Second leg, Homeboy gets sent off, so you're playing against 10 men. So I do really feel, as long as it's 11v11, there's no sending off. This is his toughest test. It should have been Milan away, but Tomori got sent off, so it was a bit weird. And I was on the terrace earlier, and what we're trying to discuss and so forth was approach. Who's going to be the aggressor? Who's going to be the counterpuncher? Who should be the aggressor? Who should be the counterpuncher? Because I'm not sure whether United can break down Chelsea's back three. If they go with the back three and the wing backs, I don't think that whether they can. But what has me worried is if Chelsea are the aggressor, it's that Anthony kid. You see, Bruno is from the road. Like the guy is whatever. Rashford is crap. He's too busy worrying about the NBA, so that guy is useless. I am worried about Anthony. Anthony worries me because that left foot is extremely dangerous, and I think he's slowly getting better and better and better, and just finding his because he's still acclimatizing to the whole thing. So I think pretty much let's start there. So before I come to us, I say to myself, if I'm from Chelsea's camp, I want blood. I would want Chelsea to be the aggressor. Like, test that jaw. Just test that jaw. But be respectful. Respect Man United. Don't be too hype. Be calm. Be confident, but be calm. But I would want Chelsea to at least play a little bit on the front foot, but be very aware of what United can do on the counter, specifically through your boy Anthony. So, Oz, what is your feeling about this game, and how would you want Ten Hag to approach it? Do you want Ten Hag to be like, okay, we're away from home, new manager bounce, let's sit in deep and counter these guys, or do you say, no, let's go into the front foot, fight fire with fire?
The short answer is no. Chelsea should not be scared of United. United are bums. Now let me elaborate. So I watched the game, supposed game, which was Spurs versus United. Now I have good sides and bad sides from that game. The good side is we had played our best football.
Sorry. It says Dr. Oz temporary loan at United. Where you loaned from?
Oh no! So I have this contract with United. I'm on loan. I'm trying to see how things are right now. If I want to stay longer, I'll see. I'm testing the waters right now. You know
blame Juju Man, Core and Blancos for all this crap and so forth. I can't keep track of everyone's thing. I'm still on loan, out of loan here. There. I can't keep. So I give up though.
Okay,
so
I'm just trying to understand because he said we, and then I was trying to get the perspective of what we was.
Vito.
But no. This game really got my nerves. You know why? Because we have a bum named Rashford.
Oz, why no? Okay. Oz, okay, let's cut the crap. Oz, let's cut the crap.
HH, you think I'm joking?
No. See, for me, nah. See, I'm too nice because I'm trying to like, the preview and this is the text. Let's cut the crap. Oz, explain this. No. Wait, Oz, wait. You think I'm laughing? Wait, you think this is a joke? Oz, what the hell? Explain. No. Oz, explain this crap to me.
HH,
Why? No. Why are you messing up with the table? How are you 1 point behind your boys?
About the show on the table, actually.
This makes no sense.
We fixed the
Based
table.
on how bad United have been and the struggles they've had, how are they only 1 point behind Chelsea? This makes no sense.
I mean, HH, if you let me explain, I can like enlighten you real quick. HH, we are bums when it comes to finishing. Ronaldo, I wish you did not do that because we have to play Rashford now. Rashford does not know how to finish a 1v1 situation to save his life. I've had it up to here with this guy. Rashford, sometimes I don't understand why do you go all powers when you're 1v1 with a keeper? Explain. Like, you're not going to be a keeper like that. In a 1v1 situation, you need to be able to place it. That way, you're more than guaranteed to score. And this guy decides to just go straight power. HH, you guys were saying after the last hangout, you were saying, it's going to be a high-scoring game. Both sides cannot finish. Both sides, if you look at the table, have scored 15 goals. Both sides have bums named for you guys, Havertz, Aubameyang. For us, is Sancho, Rashford. So in my mind, the way
Yin Yang can be clinical. The Yin Yang can be clinical. So also have some respect. See, Sterling. No, I pray that Sterling doesn't get a 1v1 because he is horrendous. See, between Sterling and actually, who is a worse finisher, Sterling or Rashford? Oh, it's Sterling.
No.
I have more faith in. Who do you have more faith in a 1v1, Rashford or Sterling? For me, Rashford.
You think I'm joking? I definitely would take Sterling over Rashford because Rashford has no brain. When it comes to
Streets,
football,
what are we saying in Streets?
The reason why you think differently is just because Sterling creates so many more. That's why you think that, but you're going to want Sterling.
Look, at the end of the day, in my mind, the way I see this game going out is it's going to be 0-0 at halftime. And it's going to be who has the best midfield on the day. And in my opinion, I do think United have the better midfield out of the two. Just because you guys are probably going to play Connor. So I would take Casemiro over Connor every day of the week. I don't know. Maybe it's different for you. But who would have the better midfield on the day? And I think United do have the better midfield. But it's a matter of will United be able to take their chances? And in my mind, I don't personally see that. So I think Chelsea will win. And I think Chelsea will win maybe 2-1 in my opinion.
Blancos, do you share the same sentiment that your lack of finishing is going to cost you in this game? That I feel is going to be I just feel this game is going to be an open end-to-end because, again, I don't agree with that scoreline that he gave, but are you with the mindset of like United are going to have opportunities? Although it's going to be hard against Chelsea's back three, but if it falls to them, you just don't trust whether it's Bruno. Okay. Well, see, Anthony, the chances fall more to a Bruno or a Rashford in the closer area. Anthony is a guy that has the chances from further away from goals. So,
okay. Well, bring up the table for example. Let me lecture for a second. So just to finish the context. So, first of all, actually, shout out to Newcastle, who are somehow
Newcastle
have 2 points ahead of. They're actually gone really, really good form, and I think Eddie Howe is doing a very good job with them. Yeah, I know they've got a game in hand, but they're on good form, so they might actually be a lot quicker and be more threat this season. You're right. I think Magpies might make his appearance when Newcastle face Chelsea. When Newcastle face Chelsea, I think that's when Magpies will have his appearance. Assuming that Newcastle win.
This is three people. Incredible.
So Magpies are different
three different personalities. Disgusting.
Magpies is a different person. So
it's like have you no shame? and he really plays into all three different characters.
Can we establish the fact that Maguire's a different person? But it is what it is. So yeah, you're right, HH. United are only 1 point behind Chelsea, which is fair. But if you actually look at the last form, which team in the top 5-7 has the best form recently? Out of the top 7, who's got the best form? It's Chelsea Football Club. So Chelsea are going into this game. Like I said, let me land for a sec. Let me land with perspective, because Chelsea going into this game having been unbeaten in their last 7 games with 6 wins and the draw being against Brentford just this week. So whatever you say, Chelsea are coming into this game against United on very good form. So they shouldn't be scared of anything. They're playing at home. They're unbeaten in 7. They've got some momentum, positivity coming through with their success in the Champions League. And as you said, parabol, as it were. They're blitzing. So it is interesting because United, of course, I've kind of been a bit yin on yang, but there seems to be some degree of belief from the players in Ten Hag's process and wanting to do things. You can make an argument that United have played, in quote, tougher teams. They played Spurs already. They played Arsenal. They played Liverpool. They played City. And obviously they beat 3 of them, got battered by City. Chelsea have only really played Spurs as their kind of top team and have yet to face the rest of the big 6 or 7. But you can't underestimate the momentum that comes with the wins and the cohesiveness that Chelsea have. And you also understand that Graham Potter, I actually think, has got more experience in the Premier League than Ten Hag does. So you can't underestimate that.
Do you know what's awesome? Do you know what's so funny? Like,
I don't know.
This guy has been using the same trick so forth. And these tricks don't work.
For goodness sake.
So what he does is that he's obviously desperate for you because Vito, you're going to take the mic after I speak. You're desperate for United to win. But you're trying to create. See, at least I respect us. You're coming use it, but you're trying to create a narrative because what you want, you're a narrative merchant. Because you want me to jump up and down and go crazy, and you want United to beat Chelsea at the bridge. A place they've not beaten Chelsea at for a very long time. I now want a scenario where I now have to come onto this post-match live where United are now ahead of Chelsea, and now you want me to now question Potterball and question Quidditch.
There's no trick at all, Hatred. There's no trick at all. I'm just stating, and Bates making us. All I'm stating was the facts.
Chelsea ain't losing the game.
No, exactly.
He is stating facts.
Exactly. I'm just stating facts. I'm just saying. The only thing I'd say that you might maybe give an advantage to Manchester United, and actually I don't know in Sansa. I don't know because Chelsea United, and maybe the streets know. When actually was the last time that Chelsea actually beat United in the Premier League? And I'm actually asking a general question. When did that happen?
It's been a while.
I think
when exactly was it? Like, I'm not actually trolling. Like, actually, I don't know when exactly was the last time.
The last time they beat us was Conte. Conte was in charge.
So
it was probably Conte. It might have been Conte. No, but it's been a while. It's been a while.
So was that when United had Jose as the manager?
Yeah.
Was that when Conte was... Wait. Okay. We got to wait. So you're telling me that the last time Chelsea beat United had 4 managers, including Jose. So Jose, Oli, Carrick, and Ten Hag, and Chelsea have not beaten Manchester United.
Vito, man, I want us to smack these guys up, man. Like, this is seriously, between me. Like, between me, I want us to destroy these guys, man. Because you see all this crap this guy is saying.
He is bringing up some history.
No, Vito, everything is bringing it's true. Just like, now I really want us to just beat these guys.
You can't understand what I'm saying. We've had 5 managers, 4 or 5 managers, and you've not since 2017. 2017.
Blancos, you're speaking to a guy who I couldn't give a crap about past form and so forth.
Okay.
Because my mantra is tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow is a new day. I don't care about what past results, what you've done in the past, because this is a new team, new set of players, new idea and so forth. So
what you're saying is that even United at their worst under Oli and Ragball couldn't beat Chelsea couldn't beat Manchester United at their worst. Everyone else could, but Chelsea couldn't.
Saturday is a new day.
Spurs could, Arsenal could, City could, Liverpool could, everyone else could, even Watford could.
Okay, let me just do some else. So if United win, okay, it is what it is, blah blah. So if Chelsea win,
then you're in a title race.
That means that Newcastle United. Well, obviously, let's just assume that Liverpool are going to destroy homeboys. So, So if Chelsea beat United, then United would go down to 5th,
And Chelsea would be in a title race. You're right.
and Newcastle will go. Okay, all right. No, because I want to just make sure the United are in their place. So Vito, talk to me about this. So how are you feeling in this game, man? What's your overall feeling, man? Are you leaning towards the blue side? You leaning towards the red side? Vito, can Mason Mount show up in this? Can he give me a performance in a big game? Can Mount Kilimanjaro give me a performance in a big game? And also shout out to your boy Kante, man.
If a lot is resting on Mason Mount, he is going to have to come through and have a fantastic game. I think I'm very interested in watching this game.
I am.
Well, of course.
Yeah. So because that's why I wanted to ask you, like, this screams end-to-end and goals. And you'll see with the scoreline that I'm going to give. Because I don't see this being a chess game. Because because pretty much all of Potter's games, Chelsea go full tilt and they go full out and so forth. United playing with a false 9, I think is going to give them a lot of mobility. So I feel the game we're going to see is Chelsea being the aggressor and United now counter-punching with their false 9 moves. So,
Chelsea being the aggressor. I'm interested in seeing that. I'm not going to lie. I'm interested in seeing that. I think you guys are obviously our home. So the confidence should be with you guys. The reason why I'm really intrigued to check out this match is because Ten Hag is still an unknown to me. He's an unproven, right? Yeah. Obviously, right. Potter as well. I don't know how both of them are going to handle this clash, right? Like in all fairness, two big clubs clashing. I want to see how they handle it from how they deal with the press conference to how they deal with the match. And you mentioned you don't really think it might be a chess play. I would argue against that a little bit because I think Ten Hag has a few more options to kind of do in terms of adjusting to the game. I think he has a few things that he can do differently, and mainly because he's been trusting different players along the way. It's not great to see that wins versus United haven't happened in a while, but you are at the bridge. Potter has to come through on this one because this is his first test. And this is his first test against a manager that isn't a established manager. It's not like a Klopp who's been in the league for a while. It's not a Pep.
And take this into account. He's already beaten us this season.
What do you mean?
Yeah, with Brighton, he beat United with Brighton the first game of the season.
Give me a break. It's a new team. It's a new. Vito, ignore these guys. Yeah. Ignore these guys. They're just trying to just use juju your mind. Forget
it is true though. Also, it's true. Go on. No, I'm just saying that they also have Zakari as well. At least we forget. Anyway, so on Vito. Yeah. Go on.
But Los Blancos, he brings up facts. I can't hate on it. Oz just brought up the facts as well. The fact that Potter's already beaten. He's already beaten United, and now we can't argue he's got a better group of players. He's got a better squad. I think the pressure is going to be on him more. He's already done it with a lesser squad. He's now at, to your words, the mighty Chelsea, and he's at home. I think you need to expect a result because of how important it is. Also, when you look at the standings, I don't know how you guys deal with the pressure, but it's good to face it this early and see who are the men, who are the boys. It's going to be a great match. I'm going to be watching this. I've got no stake. I don't really care who wins. But HH, I know your show is going to be fantastic after a win. So,
hold on. Here's the thing, though. Of course, I'm trying to do a good show and everything, but if United somehow do a number on Chelsea,
which they were.
I don't really know about what kind of show. So basically, Potter just better watch himself. So he has to relax.
I've already clicked on the notify me when you go live.
Well, Vito, something you should know. No, Vito, something you should know about this channel is that people clicked the notify me for the Juve Real Madrid UCL final. People clicked to notify me for the France against Switzerland and so forth, and a certain Nigerian didn't show up. Now, that's not me being unprofessional. That's my humanity taking over and so forth. So
that's true.
It's all dependent because again, it's all dependent because it's either going to be a complicated post-match, or there's going to be some Jack Daniels celebratory happening and so forth. See, for me, I want a winner. I don't want a draw. But you will see why I do feel like he's going to go for a draw. Let's see. So shout out to your boy Kelvin Tahudo. Thank you for the draw, Kelvin Terry, man. Poch got sentenced to a year in house arrest, League One courts for misusing Messi. He has to be an Uber driver and eats garlic bread 3 times a day until 2024. Oh no! Look, did you see Messi's goal today? Whew. The guy's looking good. He's looking good and just coming in at the right time and so forth. So
the World Cup, yeah.
Bro, this World Cup is going to be very interesting, man. It's going to be very interesting, man. But look, Poch is a clown. The guys, and there was some. He was. Thank God that he wasn't Chelsea manager because there were some rumors that he was going to take over. The facts you didn't play Lucas Moura in that UCL final, but instead you played that bomb Harry Kane, who not played for 2 months. He will never leave that down. Ramesh Suresh, thank you for the double, Ramesh Suresh. HH, is Zizou the greatest player manager ever? An argument can be made for Beckenbauer. Because I believe Beckenbauer, again, revolutionized the position as a defender. He won the World Cup, and I believe he won the Euros and league title for Bayern Munich as well. So basically, he won almost everything club-wise. He won the World Cup for Germany, maybe even the Euros as well, both as a player and a manager. So I think really, he really did it. He really did that. So for me, now, if Zidane wins the World Cup, then he's the greatest player manager ever. So I think Zidane needs an international dub. From Abritz Fair, HH, the French manager subbed off Henry and Ribery before the penalty shootout against Italy. And also, he didn't play the 2010 UCL final because of injury. I think this is to Ribery. You see, remember, 06 was very early, man. So this was very early in Ribery's days and so forth. And again, it's all about tactics. So who knows? Maybe tactically he needed to take over Henry and Ribery. Now, why you take over Henry, I have no idea, because Henry should be kept to be taking a penalty. But who knows why he took Homeboy off, man. But look, as I said again, his legend is already set, man. So let's do some combined stuff, shall we? So let's start with a current combined 11 before we have some beef. So current combined 11, man. So I hope that we're all cool with this formation that I'm going with here, man. Because you know who's definitely going to be in that sort of 11. So 4-3-3, happy with this?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so this is so remember, this is current 11. So
just establish rules, like the players presumably have to be fit for this game. Like we can't include injured players that aren't
okay, yes. Aren't fit. Fits for this game.
Therefore, we can't include Reece James because he's not.
No Reece James, Cristiano.
He's not available.
Baby, cry baby tax.
Oh, you know.
De Gea or Kepa, bro. Kepa's look. I'm gonna argue for Kepa, man.
Who's he? So but who's he played against though?
Oh, stop it.
But it's true though. It's true though. Like
have you seen his saves? Okay.
Against who? Brentford.
Bro, based on how much we've abused him and clowned him, give him this.
So
just
basically,
give him this.
So basically, this is the pity. This is a pity.
Yes, it is. Yes.
De Gea's played against Arsenal. He's played against Liverpool. He's played against Spurs. And
pity, yes. Based on all the abuse and everything, and how bro. I think he's been man of the match in his last 2 games.
You said that this guy should be in Class A.
He's been man of the match in the last 2 games. Streets, are you with me, Kepa?
Wait, hold on.
He's been man of the match in his last 2 games.
Do we agree on anything yet?
Because we don't agree on anything at all. Like it just doesn't. Like and what happened to your boy Mendy? What's happened to your boy Mendy?
So, Vator, do you agree with Kepa and goal? Remember, this is current and recent form. Take 4 form into account.
Actually, De Gea,
Kepa has been in fantastic form. However, he's been in fantastic form, in my opinion, against not really that great talent for squads, right?
Hater.
Let me ask the question though.
Yes, go for it.
Who do you think has a better performance tomorrow?
I am going to go to a limb and Kepa. I think Kepa has just hit something within it, and I do feel that the guy is good. I have confidence that he's going to make some key saves, and also as Oz just said, United are not clinical, because some people's arguments are, is he making really good saves, or are people just shooting straight at him? And if United aren't clinical or so forth, they'll make Kepa look good. So if he falls into Rashford and Rashford just shoots straight at him or makes it or gives him an easy save, he'll make him look good. So I do feel like if Kepa is going to come up,
I feel like difficulty of save comes into account as well, because if you're shooting right at him, that's what.
So are we all agreed with? So we're all agreed with Kepa.
Well, I want to say this.
Yes.
At the end of the match, HH, you're confident that goalkeeper rating, Kepa will have the higher rating.
Yes.
Okay, I'm with you then. I'm with you.
Thanks, Vader, for that. I appreciate it.
So left back.
I appreciate. I see what you're doing. It's good. Okay.
Wait. So has Shaw now been starting for United now?
Yeah, he's actually been one of our best players by far. Actually, now think about it, because Luke Shaw, ever since Malacia came back, he's made Luke Shaw look like. And also, you have to take into account.
So Streets. Are we saying Shaw over Cucurella?
Absolutely. Yes, no, but you also have to, you also have to take into account that Luke Shaw, when he was in bad form, guess who was playing right next to him?
Who?
It's your favorite player in the fridge.
Why is Cucurella there?
I didn't think you noticed. Okay, fine.
No, I've seen him. Like,
how many games has Shaw been playing? How many games has Shaw been playing?
He's been playing the last 2-3 games, I think.
Yeah.
I don't agree with this, because again, I'm like, okay, I think it's been shaky. Okay, right back, and remember, it's guys who are fit. It's guys who are fit.
So is Azpilicueta for you guys?
So Dallo then, basically. Are you actually considering putting Azpilicueta on the right over Dallo? Please put Dallo in the right back. Come on, let's not debate this.
Okay. So we're not taking legacy into account.
No,
and he has played.
No.
We're talking about right now.
Hold on. What if I apply C tax, captain tax?
Put Dallo there right now.
I think Veto should have the determining vote. So Veto, Azpilicueta is captain, years of experience, and he's a father figure. Dallo, so think about it. Father figure, captain, years of experience over a guy who.
He's talking about things that aren't football related, and he also has a wife and 2 children and makes good cookies.
Veso, what do we say? So, but I'm keep in mind captain tax, leadership, because remember we don't have a leader yet in this team. So
we'll have a leader in the midfield.
Oh, we're gonna have a leader.
And Veso, keep in mind that if you do choose Dalot, we don't have a leader or a captain for the team, but the choice is yours.
Captain. I mean, A comes before D alphabetically. To your point, who's probably going to take more command at right back? I see the veteran leadership that you're discussing. I want to ask you the same question I asked you in terms of keeper this time, HH.
Mm-hmm.
On match day, who are you going to say is the better right back on the day?
Say it with your chest, HH. Say it with your chest.
There's no shame. There's no shame.
You see, Vaso, you can't ask me that question, man.
Okay. Who's the better father? Who's the better father on that day?
Oh no. He's not. I suppose he's a better father. But look,
okay, there you go.
Do you know why this is weird?
Fine.
If Chelsea play the same formation as Brentford, because Azpilicueta doesn't play right back, he plays part of the 3. The wing back is going to be Loftus-Cheek. And if I'm being fair,
I dare you.
I still think Azpilicueta is a solid defender. But if we're looking at right back, not just defending right back, it's 2 ways.
It is 2 ways.
Going forward, dude is garbage, bro. Defensively, boom. So if we're going to balance it out, he is much better. I think he is better defensively than Dalot. Azpilicueta is a non-entity going forward. Like literally, he's a non-entity going forward. So basically, do you know what this is? Reece James is here, should be here.
Yeah, I
But
would
be-
agree with that. I'd agree with that, but he's injured. So that's
I,
the thing.
I also
So-
think you conceded that left back a little too easily. I think Cucurella has been.
But do you know what
been-
the issue is? There's been so much chopping and changing. How many games has Kukurea played?
Okay.
And I think for sure it's been because remember, and sometimes Kukurea, similar to as said, he'll now play in that three
yeah.
because what's his face? Leicester City dude,
Chilwell.
He is the wing back.
If we're playing a back three in this formation, I'd be saying a completely different thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So this is about the back four.
Good point.
So okay, now don't you even us and RDS screw you. Don't shut up. No, shush.
I'll give you Thiago Silva.
So that's
and
yeah,
Varane.
good. That's so don't even argue with me. Don't even argue with me.
Fine. Put Varane
Don't argue
in
with
there,
me.
Please. Put Varane as the next one, please. Varane.
Okay, hold on now.
Don't even make an argument.
I just want to talk.
That forward got sent off in his second game with a red card. I dare you to put him in.
Has Varane ever had the weight of a nation on his shoulders and scored a penalty for his nation in a cup final?
Varane has a World Cup, bro. Varane has a
Was he
World
captain?
Cup, man.
Was he
I thought
captain?
you said World Cup tax. World Cup tax.
Was he, when he lifted all that trophy, did he have the captain's armband? Yes or no?
World Cup tax, though, HH. He's got a World Cup. That already makes him there, man.
Oz.
By your logic, no.
Oz, this guy is disrespecting Africa. So come on, Oz.
You know
or
what
Martinez, whichever. Go on, Oz.
4 UCLs. Try to argue that.
I'd even put Martinez there over
Koulibaly,
man.
I want to see you argue 4 UCLs. I want to see you try to argue that.
He's an AFCON winner. As a captain.
Weight on his shoulders. Where football started.
The fatherland.
But again,
got a red card for some reason against Chelsea.
You know,
and conceded a goal against Dinamo. Zagreb.
I honestly, Varane has been looking different. Varane's been looking different. I don't know if that's a change up in that backfield. But again, in terms of a combined 11, I think the better partnership between Silva would be Varane. I think it would be.
Yeah.
Okay, so who is
technically there should be goalkeeper.
I dare you put one midfielder of Chelsea in that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
One midfielder.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not arguing this midfield at all.
I don't know.
Wait, hold up.
Dr. Streets, are we actually saying Streets? Listen, are we saying Jorginho is better than Casemiro?
Wait, hold on.
Are we saying Jorginho is better than
Casemiro? Wait, guys, hold up. Can we just have a conversation? All I want is what's the conversation? All I want is just to talk.
What's the conversation?
Jorginho is not here.
Okay. Who is here, though?
Talk to me about Croatia. So basically, Croatia is a lovely country. The women are beautiful. Let me shout out to my previous colleague Ivica. Ivica, if you're watching, shout out to you, bro, my Croatian brother out there. Okay, you know what?
Is Casemiro better than Kovacic?
So okay, no. Okay, no. Here's the thing. No. Hold on. Oh, wait. I'll give you this. Now, Kova is at least one of these two. He's at least one of these two midfielders. At least.
No.
Wait.
I could still put Ericsson over.
You're lying.
I thought Ericsson didn't play recently because of injury.
No, it's just the last game.
He's missed one game. That's it.
But he'll be fit.
Okay, so you're saying that this midfield is going to be a complete united midfield?
Absolutely.
No.
What are you saying?
How much are you saying here, bro? What the hell?
Bruno and Ericsson.
Wait, hold up.
Bruno.
Bruno does actually make this thing because he's false 9. So Bruno doesn't. I don't think Bruno actually makes this freaking team. So my thing is, okay. So who are you guys? So you guys have who? Casemiro, Fred,
McTominay, Ericsson. Those are the.
Get out of here! No,
Bruno,
come
obviously.
on, nah. Get out of here, man.
If we go off that logic, I don't see
Damn. Yeah, I don't see Fred or McTominay over Kovacic.
No, yeah, see, that's what the thing. So when you actually list them, like, come on. You see,
Yes,
my thing is now we can fight for the last space, right?
Ericsson,
right now.
Ericsson is there, man.
Oh,
Ericsson is there.
okay, wait, hold on.
Oh,
Ericsson.
you want to put Mason Mount here? Is that because that's really the only other guy you
Look,
have
he's
to put
he's
here.
been on form. Okay,
It's either
Wait,
him or Loftus-Cheek.
wait,
I dare you
hold
put
on.
Loftus-Cheek in there.
Go back, wait,
bro.
what did
There
you
is
say
a
about
Loftus-Cheek argument.
Nope.
There is a cheeky argument. There is a cheeky argument.
No, he's playing right wing back. HH. I'm not doing this.
I could understand if you put Mount here. I could understand if you put Mount if that's what you want to do, HH. But I think that Ericsson would be better over Mount. But if Mount is your call,
okay. Wait, so B are determined. So it's between Mount and Ericsson. What are you saying for the last midfield position, Mount and Ericsson?
HH, of all people, I can't believe you're asking me to include Mount.
Wait, so I'm asking you as a deliberator.
Okay.
You know, you are the mediator in all this madness.
Yeah, you know what? And I'm a Libra, so I'm very balanced in my decision making. I'm gonna look at this, and Mount has been in form. Mount has been in excellent form. I think Chelsea fans, some of them that doubted him, didn't think that he would be a good contributor to the squad, have kind of quieted.
But Vader, who is going to be the midfielder that links the defense to the attack?
Oh, I'm gonna get there. I was just slowly simmering the food. I was getting there. I think Mount has kind of caused some of his doubters to just tone it down a little bit, just to chill and see how he's been productive under this new Potter ball. I can't say it like you, HH.
Potter ball.
There you go. So when you consider that, Mount's been looking good. However, despite starting the season with 2 losses, look at the tear that United's on. And this tear that they're on is largely because of Ericsson, almost displacing Bruno. He's been that good. I think he fits Potter's system, Ten Hag's system really well. In this combination, who you're going to trust to actually get the ball to the forwards in positions to actually still be dangerous, threatening, I think Mount plays too much for himself as opposed to a creator. You need a creator. I have to say Ericsson. HH.
Also, with Kepa in goal, I mean, we need some level of protection and support, man. You know, so it is what it is. But sorry, yeah, I agree with.
Wait, so are we really putting Ericsson over Money Mace?
I think we are, but HH, I love that you call him Money Mace. I love that you have so much confidence that you want to put him in the combined 11. I do. I love the change. I love that change.
Speak on it, waiter.
No, I'm just fighting for Chelsea representation, yo.
No, speaking it, waiter, man.
No. You're fighting from. You've seen the light. You actually have confidence in him now. I can see it.
Eric would be proud. Eric forward would be proud.
Come on, let's be real, man. Who has been in better overall form, Mount or Ericsson?
Faison, we completely forgot. What about what's his name? Connor. What about Connor? Can Connor say what's up in this? Is it
no?
Because he scored that rocket. He scored that rocket against
No, but okay. My argument here is okay. Overall, who's been in better? Because remember, Mount put on a clinic against Milan in both legs, and so forth. Who's overall been in better form, Mount or Ericsson?
Does Mount have a pacemaker?
Okay.
Whoa. I'm just saying. I mean, you know, like man's playing. You know.
So now you're not going to guilt. So basically, you're now going to. So basically, this is guilt trip tax.
It's not guilt trip tax.
If we're allowed to use pity tax, we're allowed to use that.
Oh, boo. Guys, remember, I don't approve of this. Just be clear, I do not approve of this.
No one really approves of Kepa in goal, but, you know, we had to do it.
I think this is decided, so let's not even... So this is already decided. Let's not even... that's not even up for debate right now.
I agree.
Yeah, okay. I mean... No,
okay, and also, let's... Okay, look, let's be real, not for debate. It's not for debate. Not for debate.
Wait, what? Why?
Not for debate.
There's a debate. There is a debate.
Okay, who's the debate over the Stirl?
You can play.
Who
Rashford.
was in the best team of the tournament in the Euros? Tell me who's
You can play. You can play Rashford there.
Was he playing for Chelsea then?
Get out of here. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
Get
you can play- you can play Rashford.
we are not
Can I-
putting Rashford over
can I
Sterling in the
clarify?
left
Can I
wing position.
clarify?
We're not doing that.
Who has
No.
who has more goals? Who has more goals? Rashford or Sterling, please? Who has more goals this season for Rashford or
Fatal.
Sterling?
I can't abide by this. I can't abide by this. It's not about goals as well. It's about who is the better player, who's going to fit into this system.
I would
So
Rashford
Sterling-
has goals.
Sancho than Rashford any day. Like what?
Sancho's
I'm not vouching for
Sancho's hasn't
Rashford.
been good. No, Sancho's has.
Yeah,
he's not been good.
Wait, but the thing is,
Well,
the thing
what?
is, Vader, is that it's also the caliber of team you're playing against. Remember, Rashford has played against Arsenal. He's played against Liverpool. He's played against City. I bet he didn't play particularly well against. He's played against Sterling. Of course, if you go up against Brentford and he didn't do anything,
Wait,
all
hold
about
on,
the caliber of team you play
We're really
against.
arguing Rashford over Sterling in the left wing
Yeah,
position.
we are.
I can't
Come
vouch
on,
for this.
man. Oz, do you abide by this?
I will
Rashford, a man who you've insulted and abused.
He scored winning goals against Liverpool and Arsenal.
Okay, HH,
I don't
I'm out of this
understand.
one. I'm not defending Rashford. I'm sorry. I can't.
I'm not saying that Rashford has been great, but I'm just saying it's like.
If the United fan can't come to bat on defense, I think
They
that
both
decides
scored
it.
3 goals. They both scored 3 goals for the season. Like it's not like one's been doing anything better than the other. And also,
Who were those goals against, Beta? Who were those goals
And
against?
Sterling has scored better goals. Sterling's goals have been of a higher quality. So
what you're saying is Sterling turns up against teams that are in the bottom 10
with much
and Rashford
better
scores
quality of goals,
against-
and Rashford just gets
Fine.
at the end of freaking counterattacks. So,
Okay.
you know what? So, guys, that is our combined 11. So,
Can you put
happy with
Anthony-
this
can
and
you
so
put
forth?
Can you put Anthony there for the Pulisic, man? There's no just like take
No, that is Anthony. That is Anthony. No, because he
you
has
got-
like a different name.
you got
His
White
name,
on
his full name is
White.
Anthony Pulisic.
He's got
His
White.
full name is Anthony Pulisic.
You literally changed the race of a man to get in there. Let's go. Got a ratio, man. Come on,
That's
let's
crazy.
bring it back to Latino, man. Let's.
Okay, so that's how we have it, guys. So Kepa in goal. Actually, let me even notice. So Kepa in goal. Shaw left back. Dalot right back. Sensible partnership of Silva and Varane. Kovacic, Casemiro, and Eriksen. I was fighting for Mace Mount, but I was bullied. Sterling on the left. Aubameyang striker. Anthony on the left, on the right rather. Okay.
That's fun. So is that more Chelsea players in? I can't remember. Does it look like this?
Actually, hold up. Let's actually can. So we have 1, 2, 3, 5 Chelsea players.
Okay, so just United players 6, Chelsea players 5. It's just interesting.
You know what?
Okay.
You see,
It should
are
be
you
7.
sure that-
If it should be 7, if you take
Wait,
Kepa out of the
like,
hair
actually, no.
which is
It
what
should
most
be 6
people should
because
think.
that Eriksen thing, it should be Mount. I just did that because you bullied me into doing it, man.
Right. Okay, and also that Kepa thing should be the hair. So it's really
Okay, let's take some dibs and then we'll do an ultimate 11, man. From J Jokin, thank you for the double J Jokin, man. Chelsea will pimp slap Boychester 4-0. 4-0 Chelsea. Guys, keep in mind that J Jokin is a United fan, so this is a United fan who has now gone out on loan to Real Madrid.
vouched for it.
Blancos, do you know that you've caused this? Blancos, you know this is your fault.
He's got a Real Madrid logo, so he's not a United fan as far as
I know the
concerned, so-
name. I know the name.
Okay,
I recognize the name
appreciate
J Jokin.
it.
He's a United fan.
The badge is there.
This is
vouch
what
for
you've
it.
caused.
I vouch for it.
J Jokin, go back to your team, please. Go back to your team. Shorty boy Blue. I see an entertaining 0-0 draw. Sterling will probably miss a 90th minute sitter. Hope I'm wrong though. I want Chelsea to crush them. Come on, my blue brothers. Veto, will you be supporting Chelsea? Seeing as your Man City is supporting Chelsea, will you be rooting for us? We are both blue, eh?
Yeah.
I
I'm not
didn't like that. Yeah, I like a yes. Like yes.
I'm not doing that.
Oh God.
HH, I want to say this.
I think what Beta is trying to say is that he has every confidence that Chelsea will beat Manchester United. and
Wait,
that's
hold on.
why
Let me
he's
say this to
supporting.
bit. Calvin Sahiro, thank you for the dog transfer. CR7 has won 8 Ballon d'Ors. He won 3 this year. That is the applause door, rejections door, and the bench door. That's quality, man. See, Kelvin, you finally cracked a joke that has made me fully laugh. But Kelvin, that is a great dub. But that is an amazing dub. Bench dub, clown. Yes, side. I only rate 2 players in the entire Chelsea squad: Silva and Rege. Plus, sorry, United fan, Martinez over Varane. I dare you not to include Bruno. Oh, they're accepted. They're accepted. No way he makes his freaking team. How?
I didn't. I think.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. You can't argue for Bruno in the team. I'm sorry. You can't argue for Bruno. No, shout out to Bruno. He's been doing well. Quality goal. Quality goal. He doesn't make this team. So, guys, it's not time to do an all-time 11, man. Not time to do an all-time 11. So, let me just get my...
I don't know. I actually don't know what Chelsea players get into this team, to be honest.
Is that what we're doing right now? Is that what we're doing right now?
No,
okay.
Defense and right back.
No. Stick by your statements. I don't know what Chelsea players. Stick by your statements. So let's talk. So now, guys, this is Ultimate 11. Here's the thing right now.
Okay.
I know there's a name that you want to say, Blancos and Oz. But Veto, I'm talking to you. Veto, I'm ignoring Blancos and Oz. At a point, this keeper was the best keeper in the world. Their keeper at no point was ever the best keeper in the world. He's the best keeper in the league. We don't do what. At a certain point, for I would say about 2 years before he wore the headgear, he was seen as the best keeper in the world. So I want us to argue. And also, here's the thing: we're taking players at their best. Since in the autumn, we're taking guys at their best.
Okay.
So no, I mean, bro, I remember Schmeichel. Schmeichel was awesome. He was amazing. He was so superb. Peak Schmeichel was never as good as peak Czech.
If you also remember Schmeichel, if I recall, I mean, maybe, and Byron in chat remind me, that goalkeeper won a treble and birthed a son who then went on to actually win a domestic league as well. I mean, there's no... The fact that we're putting Czech and Schmeichel in the same level of the competition is actually...
Don't do that. A treble is a team effort. Schmeichel played his role, but he wasn't like the be-all and end-all of that treble. At no point was Schmeichel the best keeper in the world.
So name me better keepers in the world at that time. Name me 5 better keepers.
What's it called? Buffon was better. I believe
in 1999.
Khan was better. No, thank you. At that point, Khan was the best keeper in the world.
Even though
Oliver Kahn was the best keeper in the world at that time.
Lost in that final to
HH.
Oh, man, because
HH. Yes.
1 year of... Go ahead.
Did Schmeichel have a seed that won a Premier League? I'm just wondering.
That's a horrible argument.
Well,
No. We're not talking about people's sperm. We're talking about player against player and so forth.
This guy was one of the best keepers in the world, and I dare you.
And also, let's keep a stack as well. Czech was also playing with like 2 of Arguby, and that's why I maybe can see the defense point. When you have that good of a defense in front of you, it does affect how you are as a keeper. It makes you, if you put Czech in a team of a high press or whatever. Does Czech really do much in a counter-attack? I don't think so. I think he benefited from Terry, etc. From that solid defense, defense that gave him the confidence to do what he wanted to do. But Schmeichel, let's be real. Did he play with any? Okay, aside from maybe Stam, did he play with any world-class defenders?
Bro, at this rate, I don't think we're actually going to be done with this lineup now. We're going to get us the keeper because
this is just the keeper.
Did he play with, no. I just want to know: did Schmeichel play with any world-class defenders in front of him?
Does Czech?
So you're saying that Czech never had to make any saves because his defenders were web. Veto, can you please deliberate, please? Veto.
I'm saying it.
The challenge here is when you have clubs like yours. And you have players so great that have played, it's so difficult to then split them and decide who's better because they've both been great. They honestly both have been great and they both won a lot. I think where it gets really difficult is when you take them at their peak and you obviously take one that's later in terms of like the timeline of football, because Czech did, in my opinion, do more, but he had an opportunity to actually see from past greats and evolve his game. So it's kind of like that evolution. I would leave it. I would leave it as is. I'll be honest with you. But they're two great keepers. There's no.
No. It's tough. It's tough. So I think as right now we're just going to give it to Czech.
Excluding. Okay. I don't. This is the same. This is the same logic behind like, wow, you're gonna like HH is gonna put Hazard.
Look, bro, left wing is already done. Left wing is, you know what? Let's just if we put so that's already done. So here's my thing. So left back. So left back. No. I know. So left back. So Oz left back. So Oz. Here's my thing. Do United have a better left back than Ashley Cole?
This is rigged, man. This is rigged. See, I would have given you Ashley Cole, not that bum Hazard of the thing. I have no debate. Yeah, take Ashley Cole.
Yeah, like okay, come on. I think Ashley Cole. There's no debates for Ashley Cole. There's no debates. Okay, Atlas, thank you.
I mean, the only thing close to maybe Ashley Cole, I would say, in terms of United left backs, and maybe show my age here, would be like Dennis Irwin.
Dennis Irwin was good. Irwin was good.
Evra, maybe.
Was everyone the same level as Ashley Cole?
I'm not in for Evra. I think was it easily.
I think with Irwin, the thing is why I give him his props is just how versatile he was. He was able to play both on the right and the left, and he was very good on both sides. And people forget in the build-up to that treble goal, it was actually because he pushed forward and pressed that actually got us the corners in the first place to actually win that game. You know, so while I will concede to Ashley Cole, I do think Dennis Irwin is criminally overrated as a fullback and actually should get more respect.
Wait, so you mean underrated? You mean?
Yeah, criminally underrated. That's what I said. Criminally underrated Dennis Irwin. So yeah, Ashley Cole.
Right. Okay, see, right back.
Can you remove Hazard from that left wing?
Oh, no, I will. No, yeah, I will. So right back.
Please do.
Are we saying?
Yeah.
I mean, lean towards United on this one now.
Gary Neville. Yes. No debate.
Is that all we have?
Over Gallas?
Nah, there's better right backs than Gary Neville.
Wait, hold on. Okay, guys, I maybe you're not sure how this game works, but I don't really know whether
I would actually put
This is Chelsea and United but no, come on. He may have come in. No, Blancos, relax.
Okay.
Come on, Victor, lift your head up.
Yeah.
He came in late. He didn't know that it was Chelsea and United. Come on, can we later so forth.
You gotta say Ivanovic. Oh my god.
No, you could put. I'll give you a couple of names. Okay, you can. I mean. It's actually. It's either Gary Neville or you could potentially put Dennis Irwin on the right because he did play.
Or could you say Gallas?
No.
No. I'd have Dennis Irwin on as a right back over Gallas.
Actually, no way. I think, guys. Okay, you know what? I'm willing to do because for me, I never rated Neville, but I'm willing to do this.
He was reliable and he did his job.
Oh wow! They don't have Dennis Irwin.
They don't have Dennis. See, I told
that
you
is
underrated, man. I told you underrated, man.
Yeah, that is. They don't have Dennis Irwin as a legend, man. That is unfunny, man.
Jeez.
So we're stuck with it has to be Neville, though. Oh, look at this. Okay, it has to be Neville. Okay, so centre backs. I know racist adulterer sleeps with other people's stuff. You know what, guys? It picks itself, man. And here's the thing. I've said this. I've said this many times.
I make an argument.
This is one of the best. I would say that. I'm willing to say these guys are an all-time defensive partnership. They may hate each other and so forth and everything, but as a defensive partnership, Rio and Serie was outstanding.
I've got to.
Oh, you disagree? Okay, so what are you saying?
Yeah, It's because I mean I could see why you put Terry. You got to put Terry in here. You got to. So I can't argue against that, but Stam has got to come in here, man.
Oh, you're putting Stam over Rio?
Oz,
do you agree? Stam over Rio?
So I
mean,
can't.
and also, I know we're just judging him based on what he did at United, but also what he did at Milan as well as part of it with Stam, like.
No,
because it was Sir Alex Ferguson.
No.
No. We have to focus on what they did for these teams.
I think Ferdinand revolutionized the center back position and where you play the ball playing mid defender.
Rio was like he was something new. So he was more.
Opinion, I'm not in that age where I watched them play, and I've seen like a few highlights of him, but I think I've seen Ferdinand.
Can you bring up Ismaili's last comment?
You're right. So, guys, people arriving late, like the vid. Please like the vid if you arrived late. This is Chelsea and Man United all-time combined 11. So, Chelsea and United all-time combined 11. This is only for guys who play for Chelsea United all-time.
I don't mind either way. It's just that it's the game same the Dennis.
I'm gonna fight for Rio. I'm fighting for Rio.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna push for the back. It's the same thing when like Jap Stam was
no. Peak Stam that guy was a rock, and he looked like a rock.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like I know you're right because we're talking because you said at their peak, right?
Yes,
at their peak,
at their best.
So I agree with Oz in the sense that Rio with the ball play and stuff like that. But when I just look at a defender in terms of art of defending at the peak,
shutting everything down.
For me, like Stam at his peak was better than Rio at his peak, even though I think that like overall, like Rio, you could make an argument, but at Stam's peak. Mm-hmm. Like he would just shut everything down. There was like of defending. Like it's
it's a difficult one. I think for pure defending, peak Stam or peak Rio. Rio just had more tools. So he had his defending, and he could remember Rio was a midfielder to begin with. Yeah. So he just but you know what? No. So let's stick with Rio. Let's stick with Rio.
So there's two names that go to midfield already.
My arguments, bro. Makalele has to be in here.
Huh?
No. Golo go. Golo go. Golo go. Ka. Ande. Golo.
Not all time.
Oh, come on.
No, I can't.
He's an all-time Chelsea player.
He's an all-time.
Kante is an all-time Chelsea player.
You're taking Conte over Kane.
Keane. I would take Keane over Kante over the week, man.
Okay, guys. Okay, now we have to argue, man. Nah, guys, we have to argue.
No,
even Michael Carrick.
No, I can't. Not in my good conscience can I put Keane over Kante, man. Not in my good conscience. Remember, this is at their best. At their best.
Yes, at their best. At their best, Keane was.
I don't know about that. I can't do it. I can't do that.
And also, if we're talking in like the holding position, DM position, that's not Kante's position anyway.
We are not doing an all-time midfield without N'Golo Kante. That's not happening. So fit him inside, put him somewhere. But he's in this team.
If Kante is there, the other two midfielders are United midfielders. So there's no way that you put Kante there and the other two aren't United midfielders.
Okay, hold on. So wait. So you're saying if Kante is here, Lampard isn't here?
Yes, he's not there.
Yes,
he's not there. You can't put N'Golo Kante and Lampard in an. You cannot put N'Golo Kante and Lampard in an all combined midfield of United and Chelsea. Like that. I can't accept that. I cannot accept that. With the fact with what the United midfields that Ferguson built have achieved, it makes no sense. So put him in. The other two positions are on lock, man.
Okay, let's talk about the last midfield. Okay, let's just talk about the last midfield position.
No, we're not. We're not doing
Let's
this.
talk about the last midfield position, man.
You said yourself he's not a DM.
Why
so actually move him and put Keane right there.
Let's just talk. Let's talk.
So you accept that Scholes should be part of this midfield?
No. Scholes has to, bro. Look at the guy, man. Scholes has to be here. 100%.
Cool. Okay.
So the last midfielder.
HH, I'm not doing this with you.
Okay, okay. So we have Lampard, we have Carrick, we have Keane, we have
Giggs.
Who else do we have?
Giggs. Did you hear what I said? Giggs. You could potentially put Beckham as well, you know, so if you want. So, but I'm not neither here nor there. But I mean, you know, he had that technique.
I mean, what are we saying about Ince? Someone was trying to mention Ince.
No.
Oh, Ince? Oh no.
No.
Ballack.
Beckham, if you were talking about B. Ballack, Beckham, they sound the same, but the latter.
Guys, let's just pull that Lampard in there. Come on, let's just.
No.
Let's pull Lampard in there.
No,
I'm not doing.
Come on,
Vader, say something, please.
Come on,
Vader, please say something.
Please do
Hey,
something.
Dave, this is why I asked you about N'Golo Kante, whether he's an all-timer already. I know he's on his last legs, but we think of his career there. That window hasn't been that long. He's been a fantastic player, no doubt.
Even for the short time he's been the FA Cup winner, league winner.
Actually, no. I have a much better mid player actually that can go in ahead of this guy anyway. Much better and achieve far more.
Wait, so is this in the midfield?
Yeah, it's in midfield. Yeah.
Who?
Bobby Charlton. Put him in, please.
I thought
World Cup. You know, he played in the midfield as well, though. And I know he's not going to be able to get into this team if I don't say him. So put him in this team. Ballon d'Or winner, World Cup winner, CL winner as well, league titles. Put Bobby Charlton in, man.
Yikes!
And that ends the debate. And he's a legend for United. That just ends the debate.
Well, he's not here.
No, you're typing it wrong. You're typing wrong. I want you to type that name wrong.
No, look at you in the look. See, CHAR. He's not here. Bobby Morris here. He's not here.
Scroll down. CRTR. You should be there, man. Let me scroll, man.
No.
And
I didn't put Chalt. No.
Charlton, he's not in there, man.
I'm sorry, man. I think it has to be Lampard, man.
It can't be Lampard, man. It can't.
I'm not doing this. I don't agree Conte at all.
I'm searching for him. Like I've got it loaded up here.
Okay. While you load it up and so forth. Okay. While you load it up and everything.
HH, I feel like you should take the opinion from the streets. They're speaking facts right now.
The streets are saying Lampard.
The streets are saying
they say should be Lampard. Put Lampard in there. Why isn't Lampard there already? Lampard should already be there. Is Lampard there? Boom.
I'm not arguing Lampard. I'm arguing Conte. And the streets are saying Conte. Get rid of him.
That's a tough one, man. That's a real tough one.
Vito, so do you approve of Keane over Kante?
HH, I know what Conte means. I know what he's done at Chelsea. And he's done it. The thing is, he's done it in such a short amount of time. That's the part of the all-time great is where, and it's no disrespect. It's not a slight. It's not deserving. But when you compare it to the other long-standing players, he's got to drop off.
You know what I'll concede? I'll concede if you remove Hazard and put George Best there. George Best back on the list. I'll concede.
Okay, no, you know what?
Hazard and put George Best there.
Okay, this is the trade. Give me Hazard and I'll trade Kante for Keane.
No.
No, come on. That's the come on. That's my trade. Leave me Hazard. Okay. Leave me Hazard. What do you want? Take anything.
There's literally no trade.
Take anything.
I cannot cut.
Do you want Schmeichel in? And I'll put Schmeichel there. I'll put it in there. Just give me Hazard. What do you want? I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
Okay. HH. I'll give you this. I will let you have Hazard if the rest of them is United players.
See, no, come on. That's just stupid. No. That's not a negotiation. That's a stick up. That's a freaking stick up. That's not a negotiation. That's a stick up,
Can
man.
you put
Come
a
on.
poll in the chat, please? George Best or Hazard in the chat? I need the
No. Come on.
I cannot accept Hazard as in an
Blancos.
all-time 11.
Okay, you know what? I'll do it for you right now.
can't.
I'll do it for you right now. Okay, I'll do it for you right now.
Okay,
Okay,
what are you
happy?
No. I don't care. But no, there's no
Okay,
key. No,
look, happy. Boom. It's done. It's done. Nice trade, good trade, good. It's all done. It's done. So,
I can't accept.
Are we
so
really
right wing,
saying
right
Hazard
wing,
over Ronaldo?
right wing, or right wing.
So
Who's
no
saying
Ronaldo.
for right wing?
So no Ronaldo. No George Best. I can't. We can't move on.
Wait.
We can't get past the
I
same
swear
thing.
Christina has played out on the right once. Did he always play on the left?
We
Yes.
can't. Yes. Yeah.
Sometimes he played on the right.
Yeah, you
Well,
can
that's
put
the
Rooney.
way
You
the
can put
system
Rooney on the
works.
right.
It would be inverted.
Put Rooney on the right.
This start. It's I'm guys. I can't move past it personally. Veta. I don't know what you can. Veta, can you Veta? Can you help me move
This
past
guy's
the fact
saying
that has in a combined
really?
11, two of the biggest football clubs in world football in a combined 11. Eden Hazard is at left back. Veta, can you help me move past that, please?
No. Well, look at this. People are saying Ronaldo. I knew I wasn't playing. He played on the right. Wait, hold up.
He's played on both wings.
Yeah. So Ronaldo can. Because I distinctly remember a period in time where United used to be going on counterattacks on the right.
Yeah, it used to be CR7, used to be Tevez up top and Rooney on the other side.
They would
Like,
interchange, HH. They'd interchange. That's what the system was.
Come on. That's a team.
I want you to move Drogba from that if Hazard is left. I can't accept Drogba. You got to make a choice. Either you take Drogba from that number 9 position because he's definitely not the all-time number 9 anyway.
Okay, who would you put instead of Drogba?
So many number 9s, so some numbers have scored more than Drogba.
Rooney, Charlton.
Rooney, Charlton,
pick your battles, man.
Cantona, even. Like there's so many that you could pick ahead of this guy, you know.
You know what? I like what HH is doing here because if he floods it with Chelsea players and then he makes it seem like he's conceding and taking some off, you can keep Hazard there.
I didn't see that trick, Beta, man. I don't know what to do because
Okay. Are we honestly making a case of Van Nistelrooy over Drogba?
HH,
I didn't say Van
I thought you told me that Champions League final goals expire.
Yeah. Cantona, pick one of either Cantona, Rooney, or Charlton.
I was told
one
they
of
were
those
they
three,
expired. They have an expiration date. When is this
Nistelrooy,
expiration?
well,
date for
HH,
Drogba?
you're not winning this one, man.
Even Van Nistelrooy, Van Persie. You know, come on. There's at least 5 players that you could even put ahead of Drogba, man, and Orca. Come on.
Even York, you put York ahead of him.
York. I mean, United have had so many.
Too much, HH. They've got too much.
Who's he putting that? And what's he doing?
They didn't really have no Rooney.
What? They have no Rooney?
How?
That's crazy. That is crazy.
They have to have Wayne Rooney. What website is this, man?
It's one that gives you the images so it looks better.
And I like it, but
so how did they not have Rooney? It's crazy. Okay.
Put Cantona in. I'd put Cantona there.
They don't even have Cantona.
Oh, what the hell?
Look, you know what it is, guys? It's fate. It's fate.
It's not fate. It's
fate. Come on, guys, it's fate. Look, you've given me all these names, but these names haven't come up. It's fate. So the world is telling you something, guys. Streets, the world is telling you. Wait, hold up.
Crazy.
Come on. I didn't say it.
It's a big site. Okay. Put George Best at left. So I know George Best's name is there. I've searched for George Best's name and his name is there.
George Best. Are you sure he's here?
He is. Type it. Type in George Best. Type it in George. No, that's Beast. Type in George Best properly, man. Best, man.
Beasley?
Best, Best, George. That's not.
I don't.
There you go. You see, he's there. George Best.
Okay,
Get him
so
into the squad now.
okay,
please.
okay. Can we put George Best as striker and have Hazard on the left?
No.
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 No. What? So no. So just out of curiosity, and I want, and maybe this video might be used for future generations, but what you're basically saying is that a player who was seen as one of the best players in the world for his time, and who won a Champions League, you're saying that player is inferior to a man, okay, who, while really good at his peak, is essentially a Burger King advertisement. Is that what you're saying, HH? The streets and to future generations. Is that what you're saying?
Okay.
HH, I'd rather put Ryan Giggs than Hazard.
Okay, streets. Does Hazard deserve to be in this thing? And I'll let the streets decide.
You can
Does Hazard deserve to be in this thing? No, I'm not. I'm really here.
No.
Yes.
Put an
Keep Hazard there.
Put an objective poll up.
Hazard should still be there.
An objective poll.
Yes,
Please.
hell yes.
Everyone is literally saying no. Killian
Of course.
saying no. F2 saying no.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, yes.
Mr. X says
Yes,
hell no.
yes, with several S's, yes.
Mr. says no. Literally, no. Pretty gangster saying no. He is fat season.
I'm seeing all the S's.
Blue says hell no. You know, so it just like let's sort it out, man. Let's sort it. Come on.
Okay, Vate, so you're the deliberator. Hazard or George Best? Keep in mind that Hazard was voted one of the best players in Premier League history, and then Hazard was the best player at the World Cup in 2018. Go for it.
Bearing in mind, Vate, that Drogba is apparently now the best number 9 in his combined 11. So
Bro, Rooney isn't on the site. I was ready to put Rooney. He's not on the site. So what can I do? It's his fate.
You have Van Nistelrooy, you have Van Persie. I'm just saying.
HH, I'm gonna give this to you for free. I love the show. Moving forward, put the caveat in the Premier League era, and then I think you'll have a smoother time with this all time. But all time, you have to bring in the all-time greats. I think he was destined for greatness, or destined to be the best based off of his last name, his surname. It's fate. To your point, you looked him up when you properly spelt his name. He was in there. I don't know if you did the same when you were looking up Rooney. I can't tell from the screen. But if Drogba is going to be there, you're going to have to concede Hazard. If you find Rooney, however, swap that out. Maybe these guys would concede and give you Hazard.
If you can find Rooney or Cantona, maybe we'll concede.
He said maybe. HH, I love the show, my man. I got to good luck with this combined all-time 11, my friend.
What can we do?
One love.
Jeez, man.
All right. Okay.
This guy has no shame, man. This guy.
Okay, fine. So that's a combined 11, man. That's a combined 11. So checking in goal, Ashley Cole, left back, Neville, right back. Now, it would have been Dennis Irwin, but he wasn't on the list. But it should have been Dennis Irwin. Terry Rio, Keane, Lampard, Scholes should have been. Kante, but was bullied into it. George Best, Cristiano Ronaldo, and your boy Drogba.
I don't approve this.
So your boy Gatlock says, RDS using spam tax on Schmeichel, Leicester 2016.
Yeah, it worked, man. It worked.
No, I mean, no. Let me just change my cameras real quick, man. So the next thing we should be doing is scorelines, guys. We're going to be doing predicting the scorelines yield.
I still can't get over Drogba in a combined 11, man. I'm struggling. There's a few, but anyway, Hazard is out, so I'll take what I can get at this point.
Are we going to talk about your boy the Verts?
The who?
The Verts.
So scorelines. I want to hear the scorelines in the streets as well. I'm going with a 2-2. I think this ends as a 2-all draw. As much as I want Chelsea to win and can see Chelsea potentially winning, I see a lot of goals, and I just think that United just have a bit of quality that will be able just to be able to put away the chance that Brentford did not put away. So I'm going to say 2-2. Blancos, what are you saying, man?
So I definitely think it's going to be a tense game, and both managers will definitely have a lot to prove in this game. I would, however, give advantage Chelsea. I think the fact that they're at home, I think the fact that they've been unbeaten how many games, that there's momentum with Potter's team, and the fact that I just think that, you know, especially with the whole Ronaldo situation in the background and Martial being injured, you know, United don't really have a lot of striker options because United are having difficulties finishing as well. And are we really saying that Marcus Rashford as a number 9 is going to work against Thiago Silva and Koulibaly? I don't think so. You know, so really it's going to be you're hoping that Anthony might do something, and I just think that Chelsea, in that respect, in the forward line, are a bit more balanced. So I think Chelsea actually will probably win. I think it'll be 2-1 to Chelsea.
Oz, do you agree with your fellow fans' negativity towards his own team?
So an interesting fact is Erik ten Hag has only drawn 1 game this season, and that was against Newcastle. So Erik ten Hag is either you win or you lose with him. So I'm basing it off of who's going to be under more pressure to win this game. So you have Graham Potter or Erik ten Hag, and in my opinion, I think Graham Potter is under more pressure, mainly because you have not faced an actual team yet. Milan, you can make the argument. I personally don't like it because you guys played them the B team the first game. Second game, they were down to 10 men. So this is Potter's first real test. And being on temporary loan at this amazing club right now, I don't see United winning. So if I don't see United winning, and I'm saying that Ten Hag either win or loses the game, Chelsea are looking great. Potter's already beaten us. HH, you have to know Potter has.
I'm saying nothing. I'm just waiting for your scoreline. My lips are sealed. I'm waiting for your scoreline.
In my opinion, it's going to be 2-1 Chelsea. I don't see where United win this game.
Shout out to your boy Wing, who says, how the F does CR7 make it but not on Goatlaw? Wing, I tried to argue, but I was bullied. I was bullied into it. Guys, we'll be back here for the live post-match.
Whoa. Your prediction.
I said 2-2.
Oh, okay.
I said 2-2. I said 2-2.
Where happened to Havertz? We're not talking about Havertz. Is that?
It says in the title.
Oh, Kai Havertz. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow for the post-match live reaction. And if Havertz starts the game, I'm going to the bridge and I will demand answers. I dare that bum-ass clown to start on the pitch. His UCL final goal has fully 100% expired. Welcome to Class B. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the post-match live. Chelsea, Parabol. Okay.
Parabol.